Hello, this is RJ.
Yes, hi. So my name is Jash Patel, and I filled out, your website form.
Yes,
I guess,
on Glen Eagles.
yeah, 3009. I was just curious to see what you guys are all about and all that. I'm like getting ready to sell the house, but you know, I was just looking at to see what the market will, you know, give me for my house. I know you have to have more details.
Right. So we're real estate investors. So we're cash, buy as is, no realtor commissions or anything like that. Did you have a specific dollar amount that you were looking to get for the property?
I mean, all the properties, they go from, they're like probably averaging $1 million in that area. It's like, it's a pretty nice area.
Yeah.
I mean, the subdivision is high end in that for that neighborhood, for that town actually.
Right. So taking a look at it, I mean, I got a bunch of in the 1.1 to 1.3 range. I will say the majority of those houses are bigger than yours.
Right. I think there might be an error in there, but I have a full basement that was done. Too,
okay.
But I know that doesn't count toward.
I'm seeing that you have 48 square feet. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think the actual house, not including the basement, is probably close to 5. Like, yeah, 48.
Yep.
And the basement is probably, I don't know exact, but probably 2,200 to 25, the basement.
Gotcha.
I mean, it kind of mirrors the house.
Gotcha.
Except for the garage. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Except for the garage. Like the garage kind of extends.
Do you still have the wood shake roof?
Yeah, it needs to be replaced. So I have, there was like a hailstorm 2-3 years ago.
Yep.
And I put an insurance claim on it. So I had some adjusters help me. I guess I shouldn't have done that way, but I did it. I wasn't very.
A public adjuster?
I wasn't really knowledgeable about it. So I did. They gave me a claim, and they were only going to allow like $40,000 worth of work. And I haven't done it. I haven't repaired the roof.
Right.
It needs a new roof, basically. It's no point doing patchwork kind of thing. Like one. You know what I mean? It needs a whole roof.
So you never recovered the depreciation on that claim, right?
Well, the guy's been calling me to repair it, but I don't want to repair it. I'm thinking if the new owners can get that, or I don't know how I'm going to work out with this adjuster because he did all the paperwork, but he didn't. He promised me he was going to get the whole amount, but he didn't, I mean.
So you hired a public adjuster, is that correct?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Okay. So how much money did he get you on the roof?
Close to 40.
And how much did they give you?
Okay, it was 50.
Right.
I got 10,000 deductible, so cash money is close to 40, I think.
But there should be a remaining amount after you do the roof where they give you, it's called depreciation, that gets released to you.
Well, I don't know how that works. I'm gonna have to call them. I mean, I only got the insurance checks, but it's written.
I got you. So you don't have an estimate from them?
Yeah, I mean, I was getting it, but they depreciate the roof. I get it, but why would the insurance company give me money for the depreciation? Why would they?
Because after you do it, that's their way of making sure you do the work. So, for example, they'll say, "Hey, the total roof is $80,000. We're only going to give you $50,000 up front, but you have a $10,000 deductible. So here's 40, and after you do it, we'll release the other 30 to you."
I don't think I'm gonna that much. Like,
Well, I'm just using those as round numbers.
yeah, I know. You trying to help me understand this stuff.
But regardless, that 40,000 that you got, that's gone, right?
No, it's in check form, but we haven't cashed it.
Oh, okay. So you've got that money to do the work. Okay. What?
It was written between mine and his adjuster's company's name on it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like people have to sign it.
Yep. Okay, so let's look here. What about the rest of the house? Does any of the other parts of the house need work?
Well, I would say all the bathrooms are trash, meaning like they need more new, like updated. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All 5 of them. You know. The kitchen's relatively good, but you know, the appliance, the refrigerator is pretty much old, 25 years old, and then we got a new one, and that wasn't a good buy. But he needs a high-end refrigerator.
Right, right.
All the appliances probably, I mean, they function, except for the fridge upstairs, but the main fridge is not functioning. But the dishwasher and stuff like that all works. You know, washer and dryer and all that stuff. But you know, it was built in '95, you know, so
right.
Wear and tear, you know. The air conditioning units, they both probably need replacement. They're both old. The heater works. The air conditioning, I need someone to come over, but it's giving me troubles right now. So that needs brand new stuff, you know.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like it's just not new.
So it needs a remodel across the board.
It needs what?
It needs like a remodel across the board, right?
Well, I mean, in terms of appliances and stuff, I would imagine, you know, nothing's like new, you know. Like I don't want to tell you like I bought
right
stuff. Like a lot of the stuff was in there, you know. Like when I built it worked, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand. I mean, it's livable, but like the roof needs to be replaced, which we have the insurance claim on, and then
sure, the roof, the brickwork and everything's good. Oh yeah, and then I replaced all the windows, upgraded because there were wooden ones before.
Right.
And they wet rotted because of the way my house was, in like trees and stuff.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't a good choice. So we got the aluminum ones, you know. So they got replaced like maybe 5-6 years ago.
Right.
Years ago. Not the upstairs, not the second floor. Most of the basement windows and the first floor.
Gotcha.
I mean, there's some windows that need to be redone with. We didn't do it, so now it looks worse. You know what I mean? I would say the second floor windows weren't done because they can get damaged from the wet thing. The first floor, because of the lower, I guess it was because of the lower level. I don't know. The way they were, I think they got, you know, the wood didn't stand up to the time, you know, like that's
right.
Not a choice. Aluminum is better metal, so we got all that done, you know, first floor. So those were new.
So what's your ideal situation? What do you want to happen here?
Well, I want, you know, I'd like to get sold.
Okay.
Because I have another house. I got another house that I want to live in. It's just small. I'm like retired and stuff. I'm not retired, but I'm gonna be. I can't, you know, my kids have moved out and stuff like that. So I'm just living there for, I don't know, sentimental value, I guess. I don't know. I need to be moving now.
Okay.
It's too big for me. It's too big. It's too big.
Right. So if it could be worth $1 million when it's, fixed up, which obviously we're going to have to do some work to get it up to that. I mean, realistically, what are you thinking dollar wise that, you're wanting to get for this?
Okay. So the roof is probably what, 100 grand plus?
Probably.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's a big roof and it's going to need to be a high end, shingle of some sort.
Yeah. Well, I think they're letting us use. So when they built that, they were like, that stupid freaking homeowners rules, like everybody has to have shingles. But that's like the worst product. Like natural shingles is shit.
Right.
Like it looks nice and everything first 2 years and stuff, but it's like the dumbest stuff, Well, it's okay for a shack in the fucking woods,
Right.
But you can get up there and like nail some fucking wood up there, from trees and shit. A big ass house like that, I mean, it looks nice and everything when it was getting put on. Like I remember I was like, young and I was young and I wanted shit. Now I don't want shit.
Right.
It's another story. Anyway, so they putting this. What is this? Fake shingles.
Right.
That's what they're putting. Like all the new ones that I see. My neighbor just did his. Somehow he got all of it paid, man. Like I don't know how he did that. I should use his guy,
Right.
So what I'm thinking of doing is, how do I get that 40 grand that I got checked and give it to the new buyer,
Yep.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. So that's called an assignment of benefits. So essentially you're signing over the insurance claim.
Use that contractor then?
Yep.
That's what he basically did it, because he wanted the business, obviously.
Right.
And that's how it works. But you guys okay with using them then?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. This is pretty common in our industry to do an assignment of benefits on an insurance claim like that. It helps you out and it helps us out. So that's definitely something that we can do.
I don't want to do patchwork like that. I don't want to spend any money on it. If I'm selling it, I'd rather just have to give credit for the roof.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep. We're on the same page there. So the roof, but then we have the other stuff that we are going to need, like you said, the bathrooms, the air conditioners, stuff like that. So
equipment, yeah.
So realistically, like, what is that dollar amount that you're looking at?
How much it costs? Like, I don't know how shit costs.
I mean, the reality of it is, 5 bathrooms. That's a lot of bathrooms that we have to come in and do repairs on. That adds up.
Like, okay, so 2 full bathrooms and all the others are like half, no tubs.
Right. How many of them have showers?
Okay, 1, 2 in the basement, 3, 1 on top, 3, 2 full bathrooms upstairs, and then 2 toilets, no showers.
Gotcha. So three full and 2 halves. So the halves are pretty easy. And then of course the primary is going to be the one that we want to put the most money in, and it's going to need to be high end finishes because of the price point and the neighborhood.
The main bathroom is above the shower, above the garage. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like my main bedroom. His door was designed, and then you get walk-in closets, everything extends over the garage,
Gotcha.
So, anyways, that needs a new. Okay, so let's say if you replace all the bathrooms, all right, that's what I would say if I were to move in that area, like, you know,
Yep.
like upgrading. I don't know. I'm hoping to get like 700 or something like that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think we can be relatively close to that number.
I mean, I mean, I know it's years ago. I put over $1 million on that. If you think about it, like, you know, like
Right.
brand new, and oh yeah, the swimming pool is trashed. Okay.
Man, the rehab is just getting bigger, you know?
Well, the swimming pool, there's no value on it. Like, in terms of like, if the houses with pools are probably more money. You know what I mean?
Right. But I mean, we have to do something. I mean, we're either spending money to get it just filled in, or I mean, are we talking about probably? I mean, it's going to be cheaper. Let me look and see how many houses around there have pools. One of my comps does, and it did sell for a higher price per square foot. And this thing,
it's like fixed up right, you know, like it's a good location property wise, like
right,
you know. I mean, we did a lot of upgrades, like with the pool, like no, I never opened it and then it's all trash. Like all the kids moved out and stuff like that. So I have other houses I move in, you know, like a live in and all that. So right now I need to see if I can sell it at a decent price and a fair price, you know.
right. I mean, it kind of just depends on how much you're willing to come down from that $700,000 number. Because I mean, when I'm looking at it, I mean, I know that the insurance claim helps with the roof, but the bathrooms and the AC and the pool, and I'm sure it needs like paint and some other stuff.
What do you mean the paint? Yeah, like, I mean, it was gonna repaint the house. No one, well, depends on when the painting was done and how good it was. But I would imagine, I mean, it's in relatively good shape. The paint job, you know.
I mean,
what number? Looking like you deducting you probably deducting like rough deductions, right? Like,
yeah, I mean the initial number that I had in mind was 600,000.
so 400,000 to like get the house in decent shape.
Well, more like 275 to get it in shape. And then when we go to sell it, you know, we're going to have realtor commissions and our holding costs and the utilities and property taxes and everything that we've got to pay. And then that's our spread to make profit on it.
Right. Yeah, you guys have to make money.
Right.
So you're thinking what price? Like
600,000.
600,000. Yeah, I mean, you can't go to close to 7. No way. So you're thinking 175,000 to get the house decent?
No, I said 275.
375.
275.
How are you making money?
So I'm going to put 275,000. So if I buy it for 600,000 and then I put 275,000 into it, I'm at 875 total. And then if I can sell it for, you know, over $1 million, say I'm at 1.05, and then I've got to pay my commissions and closing costs, so another 75,000. I could probably stand to make, you know, anywhere between 100 and 120,000, which is like 10% of my investment.
10%, yeah, at least, right?
I mean, that's about bare bones. And if I come up to 7, then I stand to make nothing, you know?
Yeah, I get it. 600, I mean, that's probably around the range I'm going to get, you know?
I mean, unfortunately, yeah. I mean, that kind of looks like
The realtor's going to waste 70 grand just like that.
exactly.
Goes to the house, you know?
And that is a big difference. Like with going with someone like us, there are no realtor commissions. You know, I mean, it's
a lot of money down the drain that could be used for like bathrooms and stuff like that, you know?
right.
Instead of just transaction fees, you know, like just transactions, nothing, no labor involved. I mean, I'm not, there's labor involved, I guess.
Right, exactly.
But I've done closings on houses and stuff, and it's like, what, man? Like 7%, you know?
Right.
Nothing. 600,000 sounds reasonable. I'm thinking it's gotta be real about it, you know, because the house needs work, you know?
Exactly. So the way it works with us is if you say, okay, I'm good with the 600,000, we would send over a purchase contract for the 600,000, which it looks like it's in the Patel Maria de Jesus Living Trust. Is that correct?
Yeah, me and my wife, yeah.
Right. So I'd send the contract over. You would sign it. We come out. We do our inspection, walk through, verify all the different things. We're going to have to get some paperwork, probably talk to that public adjuster about the assignment of benefits for that insurance claim, and then try to get it closed. You know, I mean, we're right at the beginning of the month, so probably get it closed inside of June.
All right. And I got all the stuff in the house. I gotta figure out if I leave the stuff there, you guys okay with it?
I mean, it depends on how much stuff we're talking about.
Well, I'm thinking maybe some of the furniture usable. I don't know.
Right. I mean,
Taken out of
I just have to look at it and see. I mean, I don't want to say no because without seeing it, but I mean, we come out there and it's like, bro, you've got, 5,000 square feet of just hoarder, stuff. I mean, no, I can't do that,
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of stuff,
Right. Because everything that we do costs money, right? So if you leave a bunch of stuff that we have to throw away, I mean, I don't mind doing it, but I'm just going to take that out of the price that I'm paying you,
Everything has cost, man.
Right.
Like nothing is free. Even moving a freaking TV off the wall is like freaking outrageous,
Right.
Well, it's America, man. Well, I'm getting close. I'm getting motivated to sell it because I hadn't been, but I gotta sell it,
Right.
Sooner the better. I can't. Something has to happen to that house. Like you cannot just sit there and die. Like not gonna happen. I mean, something's gotta have to happen. I want it. Somebody else to live in it, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, and like you said, it's going
to cost you like $300,000, Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, it's a nice neighborhood. I mean, it's
the main thing, and then the windows, some of the windows.
Right. So let me ask you this: is your email? Okay.
You're gonna shoot me an email about our conversation,
Yeah. Well, what I was gonna do is send you over a contract for the 600,000, so you can see I'm serious. Have you take a look at it, see if you got any questions. Give you a little bit of time to talk to your wife about it, and let you guys make a decision.
Yeah, it was like a spur of the moment yesterday, but
I mean, at the end of the day, when if it's a problem, and it's a stress in your life, and then maybe it was spur of the moment, but if you go to her and you say, hey, honey, I got a guy that's willing to give us $600,000 and the problem can go away.
We're separated right now, so she's in Florida. I'm like, no, she's not gonna oppose to anything I do because I earned everything and I still help her out with everything.
Right.
I mean, I'm just getting old.
Well, let me send you over that contract. You think about it, and like I said, I'll just follow up with you. And if you're ready to pull the trigger, you just sign the contract. If you have any questions about it, feel free to give me a call and let's make it happen.
So, how you work in Illinois, or I see the Texas number?
Yeah, we're based out of Fort Worth, Texas, but yeah, we do deals all the time. Actually, funny enough, when you called, I immediately sent a text to my buddy up there and asked him how far away he was from St. Charles at the time. He said, I'm 45 minutes away. So I was going to tell him, like, hey, if you're close, if he was closer, I was going to tell him, hey, might need you to swing by this property real quick, but he's 45 minutes away on another appointment. But yeah, I mean, we do deals all the time up there. Funny enough, my son plays travel hockey, and so I come all the time up to Chicago and for tournaments. He just did a checking clinic up there. We were thinking about potentially looking at moving up there and playing full time up there. So yeah, I mean, we do stuff all the time up there.
Okay. All right. Let me think about all this and I'll give you a call. Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to send that contract over to you?
Well, let's give me all the details. I don't know if I'm ready to pull the trigger, but I want to look at it and all that,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Send over the contract so you can see all the details on it and take a look at it.
All right, thank you.
All right, Jay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Your name?
RJ Bates.
Okay. You'll have it on. All right, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Yes. May I have another?